reading for all zodiac signs. I will be pulling a card. We'll be starting with Aries and go all the way to Pisces. It's going to be one card for each zodiac sign for money for the week of December 27th through January 2nd. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Spirits, angels, guides, please give us one card for each zodiac sign. From Aries all the way to Pisces. Please give us one card for each zodiac sign. From Aries all the way to Pisces for money. Please give us the messages that each zodiac sign needs to hear for money from Aries all the way to Pisces. Okay. Thank you. And happy holidays if you celebrate. I hope you enjoy time with your family and friends. And let's see what we have here. First up, Aries. Ooh, Eight of Swords, Aries. Okay. All right. Well, perhaps you're in a position here this week where you are kind of cut up in your head, okay? You could be feeling like there's no way out of your money situation right now. You could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling stuck in a job maybe even, or even a certain mentality, right? I kind of see you here feeling like things are not going to get better, like things are not going to improve, or that you don't know exactly which way or what decision to take in order to improve your money situation, okay? What else do I see here, Aries? Well, you know, the Eight of Swords is about keeping yourself in a certain spot, right? It's about keeping yourself in a thinking that there is no way out, or believing that the only way to be is the way you currently are, right? I kind of see that you're having a hard time kind of seeing into the future, okay? Or seeing the potential of other possibilities even, okay? So this is kind of to me, kind of saying that you need to get out of your head up a little bit, maybe take another look at things from a different perspective, maybe look at things just from another point of view here even, so that you can understand a little bit better how you can get it out of the current situation that you are in, okay? So that's for you, Aries. Give me 1 second here because there's a glare and it's not helping. So let's cut this glare here. There we go. All right. That was for Aries. Next up is Taurus. All right, Taurus. Eight of Wands. Okay. So with the Eight of Wands here, there's going to be a lot of movement in terms of your money world this week. Okay. There could be a lot of emails. There could be a lot of communication. For some of you, I'm kind of seeing that you may be signing some contracts, maybe for a new job, definitely a new investment opportunity, okay? It's kind of been something that you've been waiting for and that you've been wanting, something that you've been working towards. You've been wanting to leave a certain job behind here, Taurus, okay? And so I'm kind of seeing here there's lots of communication around a new opportunity. This could definitely be at a new workplace or at your current workplace, but I see movement. I see contracts being signed. I see lots of emails back and forth in terms of communicating the next steps in order for that to happen for you. And it's definitely putting an end to your current money situation and kind of starting something new here for you. Okay, so be ready for it. Be ready to move quickly because this is going to require for you to kind of be on top of your game, so to speak, in terms of responding and moving and having documents ready is really what I'm seeing here. You know, for some of you that this requires proof of certain things, or, you know, documents from previous employers or even like that. I'm kind of seeing that this is saying like be ready to create some movement and to move quickly. Thank you for that like. All right, let's see who is next here. Next up is Gemini. Ooh, Gemini, you got the Three of Wands, okay? So with this Three of Wands, it's about waiting for your ships to come in, right? The Three of Wands is about, hey, Celine, welcome. This is about waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the next steps that you're going to take here, okay? I kind of see like things are coming together here for you, okay? Things are coming together. It could be this new year. You know, this is the last reading of this year, but it's also the first of the next year, right? So I kind of see things are coming together here for you in terms of, for some of you, it could be new opportunities here. For some of you, it could just be like in your current situation, you're seeing things come together finally. Maybe you've been trying to put the pieces together. You've been trying to kind of maneuver things to move one way or another. And I'm kind of seeing here that with this, that's what's happening here, okay? Things are coming together. Things are moving forward. And I'm kind of seeing here, like, just kind of let it happen around you. I don't see that you particularly need to do anything in order to advance it. It's really just for you to just let it be, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Let kind of the chips fall where they may at this point, because that's how things are going to move forward. You don't need to particularly worry about doing one thing or another. Just kind of let things move forward on their own. Okay, Gemini, so that's what I'm getting there for you. Next up is Cancer. So let's see what we have for Cancer. Ooh, Knight of Cups, Cancer. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, with respect to money, it's about like following your heart, right? Following your heart. I'm kind of seeing here, Cancer, that following your heart may actually be like you're trying to save somebody out of something, okay? I feel like you're trying to save yourself though, okay? You're trying to save yourself out of perhaps taking a job that you may not like. You're trying to save yourself from really kind of pursuing the things that you do want in your life. You're trying to save yourself in order to save others, okay, Cancer? You're really kind of moving here towards a position in a situation where you kind of want to be like the hero in your own love story, or not love story, money story, okay? You're kind of wanting to come out on top here. You're kind of wanting to be this person that maybe, you know, you've been down on your luck for a while, or you haven't been able to move things along in a while. But I'm really kind of seeing here that you're going to be the hero of your own story, okay? You're going to be that person who really kind of was determined, being the one to really kind of follow their dreams, follow their heart. And in the pursuit of that, and in sticking with what was truly kind of authentic for you and valuable to you, you're going to be, I'm just kind of getting this repeated message that you're going to be like the hero of your own story, Cancer, saving yourself and in the process saving others, because you had this courage to really kind of move forward. And I'm kind of seeing here like you didn't give up, okay? You didn't give up. You didn't take certain offers that were given to you that didn't feel right. But I'm really kind of seeing here that because you did that, you're really kind of moving into this place where you're going to get that job of your dreams. Okay, Cancer? That's what I'm seeing here for you. And I really like that for you. Leo is up next. Let's see what we have for Leo. Ooh, Leo, you got the Empress. Okay. So with the Empress card, I'm really kind of seeing here that like you are making things happen. You are creating the reality that you want around you, right? I'm really kind of seeing you here though, like it's not, I don't really see you working like super hard to do the things that you want. I'm kind of seeing here that like taking a little bit of time off this week if you can, taking some time to yourself, maybe some time even on like, you know, resting on your couch, connecting with yourself, being at peace with yourself is really going to be restorative and helpful to you. Hi, Mauricio, welcome. And then, you know, this is what I'm seeing here. So with the Empress card, it's really about you being in touch with what you need. It's really about you being in touch with your own creations. Okay. So it's not so much where you're like going to work this week. Hi, Interfacto. Yeah, I saw your picture there and I figured it was you. Thank you for that like. So I'm really kind of seeing you here, Leo, being in touch with your own creativity, okay? Doing something that's inspirational for yourself. So like not so much that you are going to go out into the workforce so much this week and like work hard and make money, but I'm kind of really seeing you here retreating into your own creativity, taking some time to yourself. You know, if you're a writer or a painter or a musician of some sort, I'm really kind of seeing you here really get in touch with that. Okay. So that was for Leo. Let's see who is next. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have here for you. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Virgo. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing here that you're wishing that things will move along quickly now. Okay, now that the year is ending and a new year is beginning here for you, you're kind of wanting to leave like the old you and the old things behind pretty quickly here, Virgo. Okay, but this is kind of saying like, you know, just because the year is coming to an end and a new one is coming up, it doesn't necessarily mean that things are just going to switch, right, Virgo? Okay, this is kind of saying like things are going to take time. Yes, you've put a lot of effort into, you know, your business, your work, the movement of things forward. But this is kind of saying like things are not going to shift overnight. Okay, Virgo, you're going to have to take the time to really kind of just be patient here, let things work at their own pace, let things move in the direction that they're supposed to at the time that they're supposed to, and that you don't really need to rush anything. And even though you might feel impatient about wanting it to happen yesterday, this is really kind of saying just kind of take your time, okay? Just chill out, Virgo, take your time. Things will happen at the pace that they're supposed to. All right, so that was Virgo. Let's see who we have next. Next up, we have Libra. So let's see what we have for Libra here. 10 of Wands, Libra. Okay. So I feel like, you know, you've been feeling burdened maybe with your money situation. Okay. Maybe you've been feeling like I can't carry one more responsibility. I can't carry one more thing I have to do here. Perhaps you've been carrying either a lot of responsibility in your family or in your work. Okay. And this is kind of really saying like you're kind of done with this. All right. You're ready to move on to a new chapter. Okay, this year, as this year is coming to an end, I see you kind of wanting to do things differently once, you know, this new year starts. Okay, maybe you're going to take a new approach in terms of like how much responsibility you take on at work or how much responsibility you take on at home, right? Maybe you're financially supporting some people. Maybe you're financially giving to others. Maybe you're really just doing a lot to keep everybody happy and everybody, you know, at peace even, right, Libra? Because those are like the things that you would like to do. And this is also kind of saying to me that because you're realizing that, you know, you've been doing as much as you've been doing, it is time to maybe let others take certain responsibilities, right? It is time that maybe other people at work take a certain shift or that others in your household contribute to, you know, cleaning duties or, you know, dog duties is what I'm getting here. But this is just kind of telling me that it's okay that you are wanting others to share in their responsibilities and that it's time that you do allow others to kind of do their piece or their part. Okay, Libra? So that's what I have there for you. Next up is Scorpio. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio, Two of Swords. Okay, so with the Two of Swords here, Scorpio, you're like needing to make Accept the help. Yes, Mauricio. Scorpio, with the Two of Swords, you're really kind of torn about a decision that you have to make. Okay. This could be that, you realize that you need to leave a certain job behind and you're really maybe not emotionally ready to do so. This could also be about, moving is what I'm getting. Okay. Some of you may be needing to move for work. Some of you may be needing to move because maybe you need to move into like an apartment that is less costly to you, or you need to move into a city that is less costly. But I'm really kind of seeing you here, Scorpio, needing to make a big decision, okay? And part of this big decision for you is just realizing that you're done at the current place where you're at, okay? For some of you, that could be a living situation. For some of you, this could be like a job or just a certain career, or even for some of you, it could be how you're doing your business in a certain way. It's kind of, like I said, just realizing that like this has come to an end and this has come to a finish, and that it's really time for you to start something new or to move in a new direction when it comes to like your work and your business. Okay, Scorpio, so that's what I'm seeing there for you. That's interesting. All right, next up is Sagittarius. So let's see what we have for Saggies. Ooh, Saggy. You got the High Priestess. Okay. So with the High Priestess, Saggy, I'm really kind of seeing here that like, you need to follow your inner power. Okay. Your inner knowing, your inner being, right? It's like you're this unique individual, and sometimes you don't get the credit that you deserve. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Celine. It's kind of, you're in this position, Saggy, where I'm just kind of getting like you're this extremely rare individual who really needs to be seen for all the beauty and everything that you have to offer. Okay. And sometimes people don't want to accept that or tell you that or show you how amazing you are. Okay. But this week, I'm kind of really seeing that it's really important for you to just kind of realize that you have the power, you have the knowledge, you that have the ability here to really kind of make things happen, right? The High Priestess is somebody who has an inner knowing, has an inner knowledge, is not necessarily very vocal about it, but this is kind of saying that with this, you do need to not so much be vocal, but just realize within yourself that you have that inner capacity to just kind of shine. And so this is about money, right? So in terms of your money, this is just telling you like you have the right instincts. So when you have that instinct to do something, and even though others might not agree with you or might not believe you that that's a direction that's right, this is just kind of saying like just believe in yourself and do what you think is right this week. Okay, Saggy? So I like that for you. Let's see who we have next here is Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the moon. Okay? So there's a lot of unknowns this week. Okay? There's a lot of hidden mysteries that maybe even the universe hasn't really quite revealed how things are going to move, right? And you sure don't know how things are going to move this coming week when it comes to money, okay? So this is kind of saying to me, like, just sit in the stillness for a bit, okay? Sit in that unknown in-between state where it's okay not to know what is coming next, right? This is, again, the end of a year, the beginning of a new year. We are in Capricorn season now, okay? So I'm kind of seeing here, Capricorn, that it's a time for you to just kind of sit back a little bit, okay? You don't have to, part of it too is like we're in the holidays. It's okay for you not to be working as hard as you always are working, right, Capricorn? This is also kind of saying that it's okay if you don't know which direction, this new year is headed for you. It's okay to just kind of sit back, enjoy the ride even, see how things develop, see how things evolve. And then, just let kind of course take its time, right? Let things unfold as they may. And you don't necessarily need to know all the details about everything and everyone this week in terms of just how things are going to develop. Okay, just let things flow, let things work at their own pace, sit back, relax, and if you even can, take some time off this week. Okay, Capricorn? So that's what I'm seeing here for you. All right. And then let's see here. Who is next? Aquarius. Aquarius. Let me see here. Hold on. Did I? Oh, no. Capricorn is here. Put the card in the wrong direction. Okay. 7 of Wands, Aquarius. Okay. 7 of Wands to me is always about needing to defend your position. Okay. Needing to defend where you're at this point. Okay. Others might be critiquing you or wanting you to not do as well as you are doing. Okay. This to me is saying, like, you know what? You don't need to listen to these people who are perhaps critiquing or not really understanding the way you're doing things. Okay. This is about you just standing in your power. Just really kind of being in control of your destiny here, right? It's almost like you have a different path than others, and you have a different way that you're going to be doing things. So this is really kind of saying to me that you're in a position here where you just kind of have to stand up for the path that is right for you. Okay, others might not understand it, others might not be on the same path, you may not have a connection with others because you're, you know, Aquarius is a sign that kind of forms their own way, right? They think outside the box, they have, you know, ideas and visions different from others, right? So this is kind of saying to me that you kind of need to stand up for, you know, your own visions and your own path in life, and that it's okay that if others don't understand it or don't understand your vision or where you're going, that's not what's really important here. What's important for you, Aquarius, is to really just kind of protect yourself and your visions, and to realize that you are moving in the direction that is right for you, and that others don't necessarily need to understand it, or it doesn't need to make sense to them. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I'm getting there for you, which is a very powerful message there for you. All right, let's see here. Who is next? Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, the Judgment. Okay. So something important is going to happen here this week, okay? You're going to be able to see things clearly and from a different perspective. It's, for some of you, you could be getting a job offer. I'm kind of seeing this Judgment card as a job offer, even though this traditionally is not seen that way. This is kind of the start of something new for you, okay? Now, you're going to be able to see things in a new light, perhaps because of this job offer, okay? You might be even able to see things from a new light just because you're leaving certain people behind, okay? You're going to have a new perspective. For some of you, I'm kind of seeing here that, like, if you do kind of work in the health industry, it might be a tough time this week, okay? I don't necessarily want to use the death card, but that is the death word, but that is something that I'm seeing here. There might be a lot of loss around you, is what I'm seeing here, Pisces, okay? So you're just going to have a whole new perspective. You're going to have a new kind of aha moment this week. It could come to you at your workplace. It could kind of come to you just through, like, your family and friends, but you're definitely seeing things for what they are, okay? You're seeing the reality of things. You're seeing things as they are. Maybe in the past you weren't believing of certain things, and so this week things are revealing themselves to you, okay? Now, how does this apply to your money? It could affect the way that you spend your money or how you invest your money, okay? It could even affect the way you do your work, okay? For some of you, you could be seeing things very clearly where it might inspire you to want to do something different, okay? You may have certain experiences in your job this week that make you feel like, I don't want to be here anymore, and I want to do something different. I want to be in a new environment. I want to be doing different things or spending my time in a different way. Okay, Pisces? That's what I'm seeing here for you. All right, so let's see here. Let's grab a card for the collective from the Sacred Symbols Oracle. And the deck that I was using here, for those of you who are not familiar, is the Gothmancy deck. So let's see what we have here. Spirits, Angels, Guides, please give us one card for the collective. What message does the collective need to hear regarding money for the week of December 27th through January 2nd? What is a collective message here for money for December? Ooh, okay, we got two cards. We got two cards. Let's see what we have here. Aw, we have Friendship and Talisman. Okay, we have Friendship and Talisman. So let's see here. I'm going to read what the book has to say, but just right off the bat, just kind of looking at these cards and their potential meaning here. I'm kind of seeing here that a certain friendship might be very important in terms of opening doors for you. Okay, this particular person, you know, could offer you a job or could tell you about a job at their company, or you might be starting a new partnership here. You also could be starting like where the moon is currently in Libra. So this kind of makes sense to me, you know, that this week could be influenced by that, right? So certain friendships may be opening doors for you. Certain friendships could, you know, you could be engaging in business with them or just be opening up opportunities. So let me just read what the book has to say here too. I think we have time to read both of them. Let's read Friendship first. Number 17. Here we go. A new ally, positive support, community, and camaraderie. Meditate when you want more harmony and peace in your community. Also used to draw new alliances and friends. Arrows. Native American symbol of two arrows cross signals the end of war, peace, and friendship, okay? For some of you, you could be making new friends this week too, okay? It's always a good time to make new friends. So, you know, whether you're starting like a new job this week, or you're leaving an old job, or you're just kind of doing things around your community, I think that, like, you know, either a current friendship or making new alliances this week is going to be very important to you, okay? Or for you. And then the Talisman. The Talisman represents new doors opening for you now. New pathways are possible at this time. It also invites you to find or create and change an appropriate symbol, amulet, or mantra to help support your current endeavors or healing. Empower this talisman with your intention to ensure its magic in your everyday life. Meditate with this card to act as a powerful road opener to a new adventure, opportunities, or to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace. All right. So the skeleton key is often used in magic symbolically to move from one place in life to another. It is also of the many symbols of the goddess Hecate. When worn as a talisman or charged with intention, the key can free us from our self-imposed cages and move us into the next part of the journey by opening new doors to opportunity. And I think this is really appropriate too, because like we're moving into a new year, right? For some of us, we may want to like create a new talisman for our lives to kind of symbolize like, you know, the new path that we're going on, the new year that we're starting, just a new direction that we want to move into this year, right? Maybe for some of you, you do want to use a key, right, as a talisman. Maybe you want to use something else, but I think this is really cool. Particularly the talisman with respect to like kind of starting a new year and new opportunities. And I really think that like friendship here is going to be something important in terms of taking you into a new direction too. All right. So that's what I have for you all. Thank you so much for being here. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Thank you, Celine. Thank you, Mauricio, and whoever else was here. Thank you for those thumbs up. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up, please do so. Also, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe, and it really helps my channel out. So in that way, you can, you know, get notified when I go live again next Sunday. So happy New Year to everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.